Hi, my name is Blair Hollowell, and I'm a veterinarian in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and a member of the Future Leaders team this year. Our team has been working on a project, as you probably already know, about cultural competency. And cultural competency has already been studied in many global industries where communicating across cultural lines has been really impactful and important for success of the business. The field of human medicine and nursing, however, has recognized over the past years the impact that cultural competency also has on the care of their patients and optimal outcomes. Veterinarians need to understand this as well, as the face of America is changing. And although we're already the melting pot, so you would think that we would be really experts at this, Americans are not. Get ready, because the cultural diversity is actually gaining strength. And look at your clients and your applications for jobs in your hospital and recognize that there are a lot of boundaries that we're going to have to be able to overcome in order to communicate successfully and to survive in the changing dynamics of America's face. Cross-cultural understanding is a topic that affects us personally and professionally, and if we can't find ways to relate to our staff and to our clients, then undoubtedly they're going to go elsewhere. So over the past week, we did a presentation to our staff, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that presentation. I went to the website and downloaded the Future Leaders team's PowerPoint presentation, and then I went to YouTube and downloaded a few videos that are out there on cultural competency, and the majority of them are as it relates to human medicine, but we could certainly make the same conclusions and draw the same inferences to help us to understand cultural competency in veterinary medicine and how it's applicable and what roles we can take. So we did that, and then at a staff meeting we presented this video and the PowerPoint to the staff after we had a roundtable where we all pulled out different cultures that we had either personal experience with or had been exposed to, and made a list of those cultures just to recognize all the different cultures that are out there and the ones that we feel like you know, we're going to need to be able to communicate with in the future. It was really interesting to see people's lights kind of come on as we did this brainstorming exercise, and then played the videos about cultural competency and how the difference in medical care with cultural competency and without cultural competency. I really saw the lights come on with my staff. They actually began to ask questions and engage. They wanted to know what they could do to help improve practices and patient care, and it's almost like they felt like that I had opened a window and kind of relieved pressure around, you know, conformity, because even though we never said that we were open to other cultures and that we felt like it was important to try to have an understanding with other cultures, it's obviously something that I felt. What I learned is that opening that conversation up with my staff really helped them to feel accepted as well, because a lot of them come from different cultures than me, and so being able to have that conversation made them feel more comfortable in our workplace and opened the way for them to make our clients feel more comfortable. So I was really excited to see that, and I was excited to see them start brainstorming ways that they could be involved in improving our cultural competency, because clearly they saw the need and how it could be effective as well. I had people come up with ideas like one of our doctors knows how to speak Spanish, and we never knew that. So now we have her listed as a resource. If we have someone come in who speaks only Spanish, who could either help us or their appointment could be scheduled with that doctor in order to make sure that we're communicating as effectively as possible. So that was pretty exciting. It was new information, and it was interesting that they wanted to share that with me. Recently we all did the Myers-Briggs test and found that we have a large population of introverts, which I guess would be considered another culture altogether, and these introverted people were willing to go on video and tell me how important they felt like cultural competency was. So I think once we open the doors to our staff, they're going to be really excited to see that this is something we're interested in, and they will follow suit with our clients in welcoming them and in trying to overcome any prejudices that they may come to the exam room with in order to provide the best possible patient care, because ultimately that's what we all want. So that was very exciting. By the time I got home, I had a letter in my from this meeting. I had a letter in my inbox that said, hey, I'm really excited to see that we're doing this. They were refreshed to see that we cared not just about the medicine and about staying in business, but about taking care of people and their pets in a way that maybe other places don't. So that was pretty exciting for me. It was also exciting to hear that we had volunteers on our staff to learn about different cultures that we see more regularly. And it was exciting that we have on our staff, we have someone who is hearing impaired who is willing to speak sign language for any of our clients who may be hearing impaired. Thank you, airplane. You gotta love that. But anyway, it's not a solution, it's the beginning, but it's a step in the right direction. And I wanted to share my experience with you because even though this is a project that I'm pretty passionate about, it's not always a topic that everybody's really excited to come hear about, and I just wanted to let you know that if you use these tools that are out there already, it's a pretty simple presentation to put together, and the staff was really responsive. So I can only imagine how our clients are going to be, and it was really easy for our staff to come up with clients that we had seen who may have had issues understanding us, or who may have had trouble and felt maybe a little less culturally cared for than we would have liked to have. So I think we'll probably try to reach out to those clients. Everybody understands that the first step in this project is awareness, and awareness that it's an issue and that we can make a difference just by changing our attitudes. So as a leader in our practice, I hope to set the stage for that, and I've already got staff kind of coming up to me and saying, oh, is this culturally competent, and how should we do this, and is this the best way? So I challenge you to see for yourself, download the videos and give it a try, but I think you'll be surprised at how interested your staff is in this. We have a very caring staff in the first place, so to help them recognize that we need to care for more than just the patient, we need to care for the clients, and that by caring for the clients, we are also caring for the patient. I think that's an interesting line to draw, and I'm excited to see what results we come up with over the next year and how we can spread this word. Thank you all for listening.